As we mark the 10th year of the Muslim News Awards for Excellence, we also mark the first year of the Editor's Lifetime Achievement Award. The idea of this award is to recognize exceptional people who have dedicated their lives to the betterment of the Muslim community.
They are our community's unsung heroes who have diligently, courageously, and persistently worked hard to make a positive contribution to our society. To present this award, please welcome back on stage the editor of the Muslim News, Mr. Ahmed Versi.
Winner of the Editor's Lifetime Achievement Award is Dr. Syed Aziz Pasha.
This is a citation from Ahmed J. Versi, editor of the Muslim News. On this auspicious occasion, I am honouring Syed Aziz Pasha, whose commitment to Britain's Muslim community spans an entire generation. Born in India in 1930, he arrived in this country in 1965, following a promising career as an international legal consultant to the UN Indian delegation in New York. As a student in the United States, he helped found the Muslim Students Association. In the UK, he quickly became involved in improving the services to our community, leading the Knightsbridge Mosque in 1967. Between 1973 and 1983, he served as president of the Indian Muslim Federation. But his crowning achievement was his ability to see and bring together the burgeoning voices of British Muslim civil society. He had the foresight and vision to understand that Britain's Muslim community was diverse, that diversity would be further strengthened if Muslims came together in a common cause. And so, in 1970, Dr. Pasha founded the Union of Muslim Organizations, UMO, an umbrella body of 38 associations. As leader of the UMO, Dr. Pasha enhanced the community's connection with government and public policy. Events organized by the UMO in Parliament and at party conferences were events in which politicians from all parties would make as a priority diary commitment. He led the way in pushing through key reforms that would be later championed by the rest of the community. These included the provision of state funding for Muslim schools and securing Muslim religious provisions such as halal food and prayer rooms in schools, hospitals, prisons, and places of work. He was a community leader in the fullest sense, and the Union of Muslim Organizations quickly achieved recognition and access in national and international circles, such as the World Council of Religions for Peace, the Muslim World League, and the Standing Advisory Council on Religious Education. Dr. Pasha was named an officer of the British Empire by the Queen in 2005 for his services to the Muslim community in Britain. Since the Muslim News was founded in 1989, it was a pleasure to report the groundbreaking work that Dr. Pasha was undertaking. It is therefore a fitting tribute to the Muslim News Awards for Excellence that we recognize and celebrate the work of Dr. Syed Aziz Pasha. In this, our 10th year of the awards, we are delighted to pronounce that Dr. Pasha personifies the very essence of excellence over the past 40 years.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Sayyidina Nabiyina Maulana Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. May I say, you would expect me to say delighted, but I'm shocked. How Brother Ahmed Versi can put me in this situation. Because when we had our first annual conference in the Islamic Center, I remember he traveled all the way from Portsmouth with his friend Mr. Siddiqui. It was 1970. Since then, the brother has been so kind. He has always attended our conferences, given our reports in his paper. And I only want to congratulate him for his 10th anniversary of the Muslim News, doing a great service. But may I say, in accepting this award, I have to be guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Tilka ad-darul akhiratu, naj'aluha lillazina la yuriduna uluban fil ardi wala fasada wal aqibatu lil muttaqin. Allah says, when you all die, this life is transient. The permanent life is coming after we die. And Allah says, all right, what have you done to please me? What have you done to please yourself and getting honor? Remember, this place of Akhirah Jannah is reserved for those who never sought any prominence in this world and who never aimed at creating trouble. And indeed, Akhirah is for those who are muttaqi, pious. At the same time, I told my brother Noibi, when he got his MBE, I also got a OBE, I don't know, the Queen gave me something. I said, وَابْتَغِي فِيمَا آتَاكَ اللَّهُ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. Allah says, seek what is good for the Akhirah, but do not ignore this world. This world also is something. So I am not ignoring it. Brother Parsi gave me, so I am accepting it. I thank him. I thank you all for your presence here. And I thank him particularly for giving prominence to our activities, particularly our Milad dinner, which we held to celebrate the birthday of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is his newspaper, which goes all over the world, and he gives prominence to our news. So for which Allah will reward him. And inshallah, all the Muslim community here, I can say one thing. My service to the Muslim community emanates from my dedication to serve my Creator. And I can say also, to the will of Allah that I am here. I was a transit passenger to America. I had a job in a law firm in New York. And because of technicality of the American embassy, they said you should stay in England for 1 year before you go. That 1 year became 40 years. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Many congratulations on your award this evening.
Jazakallah. See, as I told you, I'm not seeking any award at all, but he gave me an award, so I have to accept it. But what I'm saying, I never campaigned for it, I never sought this award. But anyhow, as I told you, the Holy Quran says, you seek what is good in the Akhirah. But what is in dunya, don't ignore it. Because we are in this dunya, and people recognize it is the will of Allah, and I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I thank the people who accept me as something who has done some good to the community.
Do you feel that these awards, sir, have a really, really good effect on the youth of Muslim Britain? Do you feel that they're encouraging and inspiring for the youth of today?
I think in a way, yes. You see, because the award is for those who are doing good to the community as a whole out of excellent contribution. It's not just ordinary contribution, excellent. So there is a sort of competition. The spirit of competition is generated when they see such award being given. So in that sense, it is a positive development.
Thank you very much, sir, and I hope you have a lovely remainder of your evening. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience.
Well, folks, that wraps up the awards for 2010. I want to congratulate all the winners whose contribution improves the society that we live in.
And just as we lament the end of David Beckham's international career, we lament the end of this year's Muslim News Awards.